What up, VC? Joan here, back with my first video since I've been gone in the land of hamburgers and I guess fast food. I'm finally back in Sweden. Almighty Sir Mighty, in all of Carl Gustav's honor, I would like to say thank you for this trip. It's really great to be home in Sweden, where I belong, close to my people and my loved ones such as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, ABBA, köttbullar, blodpudding, Saab, Volvo, Europe, amerikansk dressing, and as you can see, I'm back in a way too small Beatles t-shirt. I'm here for you today to talk about some records that I bought. In the background, we are promoting Sweden. Here is Hardcore Superstars, the partying tour till I say so, which is it says right here, best of 10 years with Hardcore Superstar. It's like a best of album, as you might have figured. And to start this video off, I'm gonna go like right the wrong way and start with all my bought a couple of days before I left. Actually, this is Def Leppard's Hysteria. This is actually a upgrade from the last one I owned. I think I talked about it. I bought one and it didn't sound good at all. It looked better than my original, but it didn't sound better, so I traded that one in for Whitesnake album, and then I had this one, and I gave the other one to my friend Pelle. Shout out Pelle. And yeah, this Def Leppard's Hysteria, I don't think there's much to talk about. It's with my favorite inner sleeves I talked about, and it has this awesome label, custom label. Then back to what I actually bought in the US. Starting off with Thriller 25, Michael Jackson. This is a anniversary, 25th anniversary album released in 2008. And it has the original Thriller and then another LP with some bonus tracks. It has the Vincent Price excerpt. I don't even know how to pronounce that actually, but it's like Lather from Thriller, and it has 5 songs that makes me wanna kill someone because they're so bad. You have The Girl Is Mine with Will.i.am, which is like a awful, I don't even know what, but it's with Will.i.am from Black Eyed Peas. And then Pretty Young Thing with Will.i.am. It doesn't even sound like the original song, Pretty Young Thing. Why don't we start in something with Akon, which is probably one of the better ones here. And then Beat It with Fergie, which is another one like... If just Black Eyed Peas could leave... If Black Eyed Peas could give Michael Jackson some peace, that would be good. I think that would be better for everyone. And then you have Billie Jean with Kanye West. And then we have an unreleased demo actually, which is really good, called For All Time, which is from the original Thriller sessions. And it's a good demo. And it has these awesome picture like inner sleeves. If we take a look at the vinyl, it actually has a pretty cool little label too. And then we have another upgrade. So this one is my original copy of Abbey Road. See if we can take it out of this thing. And as you guys can see, the side is split, and the got some ring wear on it, and the vinyl itself has some scratches. Nothing that affects the play, but it sounds pretty bad because it snaps and do weird shit. So it sounds pretty bad, but it isn't like jumping or something. It's just annoying. Not annoying, but it doesn't feel super good to listen to it. Enough of me as being like a super audio nerd dude. So I bought the anniversary, or the 2009 remake, not an anniversary at all, actually. But well, I guess it's a 50 years anniversary. No, 50, 40. from 69 to 2009 would be a 50-year anniversary. 50-year anniversary, I guess. But it's a 2009 little remasters. Haha, it's a 40 years anniversary because 59. I'm just kidding with you, it's a 40-year anniversary. But this was actually released in 2012. And if we take a look at it, I've actually added the sticker which was under shrink wrap to the inner sleeve. Since I figured it would be good to have that, leave that, because, I mean, yeah. And as you can see here, it's the original. It's the, like, basic Apple logo. If anyone's willing to trade the old one, I'm all for that. I mean, it doesn't sound bad or anything, it just that it doesn't sound perfect. I would rate it like a VG or something. If anyone's willing to trade, sure. And then, at the same store I bought Abbey Road, you got like a single from a band called the Bell Brigade when you bought another album there. So here's a single called Ashes by a band called the Bell Brigade, and it's actually pretty good. I haven't listened to them before, and it's a single on white vinyl actually, and it's really good. I'm usually not at all into this kind of music. It's like pop, super poppy song. I'm not into that like usually, but it's a pretty good single actually. And then we have an album by my loved ones. This is Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion. I already own that on CD, as you can see there. But this is on vinyl. It's the whenever it was reissue, and it's actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's a really good album. I listened to it a lot before, and it's a double LP, as you can see. And yeah, it's on Geffen Records, and it has the original. So you can see it, the normal Geffen label here. There. Wait. There. The Geffen label. And it sounds good. It's 180 grams vinyl, I think. And both the Michael Jackson and Abbey Road is also on 180 gram vinyl, I think. So that's really, really good. We're on straight over to the CD portion of this video. Oh god, what a British English I got there. Oh my god, excited. Starting off with a band from the US, this is Hailstorm. This is the album The Strange Case of, which is their second studio album. And it includes really popular songs such as Love Bites, so do I. Mrs. Hyde, I Miss the Misery, Freak Like Me. You Call Me a Bitch Like It's a Bad Thing, that's a great song. And Here's to Us. It also includes the bonus track Here's to Us guest version with, let me see, I think they wrote it here. Was some big people actually. They had, wait, yeah, Here's to Us. There, they had Slash, Brian Smith, Miles Kennedy, James Michael, Tyler Connolly, David Damon, Maria Brink. So it's pretty big names actually on that one, and it has a really cool thing I haven't seen before. This is the original album cover. On the other side they have the original album cover in white, and I think that's a really cool thing to do. I think more bands should do stuff like that. Hailstorms, Strange Case of, or I guess the Strange Case of Hailstorm, which looks pretty rad, and it's a play on the book The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by someone. I don't remember who it is right now, but they actually have a song called Mrs. Hyde here, so there I think that's why they chose that name. Next up, we have a rocket album. This is Metallica, Death Magnetic, released in 2008. This is, I think it's a 2013 reissue actually on Black & Records. Black & Records, for those who don't know, is Metallica's own label, which they started in 2012 with, I think it was the release of their DVD Quebec Magnetic. and it's on that label they have released Through the Never, which is their latest live album and all that. And this is a really good album, one of my favorite Metallica album actually. And this particular version is really cool actually, because as you all see, it's a casket being buried on the album cover. And I've never seen this before. They have like a cutout thing here, so if you look at this, you can see that it gets closer and closer and closer and closer and closer all the way until you have this picture, and then Metallica. Awesome. And if we take a look at the CD, it's just an ordinary CD. And actually, if any of you guys own Death Magnetic, you'll know that on the original, like the normal cover, it will say Metallica Death Magnetic with the Metallica logo and the Death Magnetic logo, I guess. And on this version, it has no text at all on it. I thought that was really cool. Next up, we have a 1993 rock and roll classic. This is Aerosmith, Get a Grip. I mean, what an album! Like, honestly. It has songs such as Eat the Rich, Get a Grip, Lived on the Edge, Crying, Crazy Boy Man. Really good song, really good song, really cool song. Released on Get From Records in '93. And the CD itself is pretty disturbing. I hear now warn, like viewers who aren't supposed to see this. Call it nipples. Kind of. I don't know. What are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Next up, I think probably the best band ever formed. I think many of you guys are with me on this. And if you from the UK, 60s. I mean, if you haven't listened, like figured it out when I say 60s, UK best band ever. I mean, honestly, Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Really cool. 2009 remaster actually on Apple Records. It's like a digipack, and here's a picture, and here's the CD itself looks actually like a label from a CD. I think that's really cool. And yeah, it has like a documentary and all. I don't know how to talk about the songs on this one because I think everyone's already heard them. Now, the thing is that on this trip I also listen a lot to Spotify. You know, there are a lot of things about what people think about Spotify and that, it's sort of that thing, but I was away and I didn't have something to listen on, so I listened on Spotify. And I've listened to, especially on the flight back, actually I listened to 2 new bands. First of all, thanks LJ. Mixing up Swedish and English. That thing happened. LG, I guess, would be his Swedish name. But LJ, thank you for putting up that video about White Wizard. Oh my god. I think it's called Over the Top, the album. Oh my god. It's such a good album. I listened to it on repeat on the flight. Oh my god. I can't even speak. It's a great album. It sounds like a unreleased Iron Maiden album. I guess it's Maiden, but it isn't Maiden. It sounds like an album Maiden wrote and gave to him to record. It's awesome. Awesome. And then I started listening to another band called Chiodos, with a singer from a band called Destroy, Rebuild, and God Shows. He left Chiodos, started doing that band, made one album, then they split up and he joined Chiodos again. But there's an album called Illuminatio. It's a great album. I don't have to talk a lot more about it until I get it on CD or something. Guys, thanks for watching, for choosing my channel. Yeah, Sweden, yeah. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.